Shalom, people. Still at it. Trying to get more sunlight. It's been very overcast here for the last couple of days. And I got to go back to work tomorrow and do 8 hours. So I'm trying to soak up as much sun as I can today. I'm going to probably come back out again later on today and get out here. It's kind of breezy this morning, so I got my jacket on, but if the sun is still shining the way it is now, this evening it gets warm, I take off this hoodie and get my arms out there and just soak some more of this sun up brother, and get some fresh air, excuse me, before I had to hit the grind tomorrow. I thank the Most High for this time off, and I probably have to get ready to go though in about another 30 minutes because me and my wife have a engagement we got to go to this evening with our goddaughter. Her son is having a birthday, and we haven't seen him since this pandemic hit. Just for that reason, because she got a little child. Not that I believe I was gonna infect them, but then if that person, don't, they have their beliefs about this pandemic, which it is actually something I do believe it is, but I've blessed the Most High that He's kept me healthy throughout this thing, me and my family, causing him, and also just trying to boost our immune system with supplements and different things like that. So I thank her for that. But now I think that it's getting warmer, and also I think that they might have got their jab, which we stated to them that we didn't get the jab and that we're not getting the jab and that we don't believe in it, but that's their choice to get the jab if they want to. So I guess they feel that they're protected. So they having a little get together. We'll probably definitely, they'll want us to keep the social distancing and everything, but I'm not gonna wear no mask unless if they want me to wear a mask. I'll wear a mask, but if they don't tell me to wear a mask, I'm not gonna wear it. I'm just over there to show my support for our goddaughter, since we don't have a daughter ourselves. We want to show some support for her, and I encourage all of you that's watching this video, if you got friends and family that might have got the jab and they invite you over, go on over. One of the things that I was, even when I was in the Christian church, that I didn't really like was the fact that when you became part of a quote unquote church family, they wanted you to substitute them for your real family. Now, of course, if you got family, like I said, that's dealing drugs and doing all this kind of crazy stuff, of course you don't want to be around that kind of stuff anyway. Or you got a family that just always harping on you about certain things that you might do that you believe you need to do. You definitely don't need that antagonism like that all the time, but if you can find ways to be around them. One of the things that Yeshua told one of the gentlemen that he had I think it was, I want to say it was the one that was in the tombs that had the chains, that was living in the graveyard. And it said that he would be off in the water and off in the fire. That when he cast those spirits out of him, and he was clothed in his right mind, he said, go, tell your family, go tell your folks, because I think he said that he wanted to follow Yeshua and Jesus. Sure, he said, nah, don't follow me. He said, go home and testify to your family what happened to you. So we have to definitely be careful of sometimes the isolation that we have, not just in this awakening, but just for people in general that's part of any religion, how they get caught up in a cult is you are told by the cult, or you told by the church or whatever, to isolate yourself from your family, right? Because and rightfully so. Like I said, if some of them are getting into wicked stuff, you don't want to be in that. But I'm saying, if you see an opportunity where you can be around them, just maybe not even just to witness, but to build a relationship, right? That's what you want to do. The Bible said we are ministers of reconciliation, right? And so we gotta take that opportunity to reach out to our family and friends when we can. And if they don't feel comfortable, they'll let you know. They'll tell you, yeah, man, don't be coming over here with that stuff, man. We don't want to hear that stuff. It's the same way, like I said, if you was in a Christian church and you was what they call to be a Jesus freak or whatever, they be like, don't come around with that Jesus stuff all the time. And so you just look at this opportunity to be a witness, that every now and then during the conversation you get to slip in different things about what we believe, but that opportunity might not come if we always turning down invitations to be around family and friends. So just remember that as it gets warmer and people might have cookouts or family reunions and stuff like that, that definitely don't come to the thing. They you don't eat pork, you don't eat ribs and stuff like that, and they saying, we're having a rib fest and we want you to come out. If you don't want to be challenged with having to turn down eating ribs or whatever, you might want to say, nah, I'm not gonna go to that. But if you can go and you can avoid having to be hemmed in a corner about, why come you just eating potato salad and baked beans? Why come you ain't eating none of these ribs? If you can know how to navigate that, then go. And especially, that's one of the things that I can see that the Nation of Islam is good at. They're good at building relationships with people. They're good at doing that. And they're very patient. We, on the other hand, not just Hebrews, people that in the part is awakening, but this we as black people that's Christians, period, we're very impatient. And that's why it's so many more people of our people in Islam and Roman Catholicism and all these things, because he that winneth souls is wise, right? So I want you to do that. just remember that they're Hebrews too, whether they acknowledge it or not. And truth be told, there could be some people out there that you, if you big on the DNA thing, that might have more pure DNA than you, but just don't believe in this truth. So if you going by that rationale, they might be in a better situation than you to get in the kingdom if that's what you believe. Now I don't believe that, but I'm just saying, if you big into that, you might be in for a rude awakening, thinking, oh, this person ain't nobody. They might be able to trace their lineage back to King David. You know, if that's what you go by. The main thing is to, you know, let them know that we are the people, that we was cast off because we denied our Savior and got thrown into this situation that we're in. But now he's waking us back up, right? So I'm gonna head back now to my car so I can get out of here. But again, like I said, get out there, mingle with your family and your friends now that it's getting warmer out here. Also, now we know that there is something out there, so that's use our due diligence when it comes to people's beliefs. If they believe you need to mask up around them, you know, go on and bring the mask with you. If you so choose, if you say, well, nah, I don't want to do that, then you won't go. But you know, if you do and they say bring the mask, bring the mask. Now, don't do the vaccination thing. Don't do that. If they say you gotta get that jab, then I guess we ain't gonna be getting together then. But anything else, if you see that opportunity, and see, that could be the opportunity for you to be able to tell them about what you believe in. And they can look at you crazy and deny, but at least you had a chance to talk to them. See, now that, like I said, it's getting warmer and people will be able to get out more, and people want to see each other's face because they've been locked up. Sometimes they might just put up with what they might have not put up with just for the fact that they want some human companionship. So they might say, you know, normally I would say, Joe Spo, I don't want to hear about that stuff, so I'm not going to invite him. But if they invite other people and they scared to come visit him because of the pandemic, but you on the other hand know that your immune system is built up and that you trusting in the Most High, but you ain't being foolish now, and you say, yeah, I'll come, then they might say, well, I'll be willing to listen to some of his stuff or her stuff just because I need somebody to just have human face-to-face conversation with, and I'm just tired of Zoom meetings and all this stuff. So just be wise. Don't try to give them all the groceries in one night. I mean, don't try to, you know, give them every story out of the book of the Apocrypha, or the book of Enoch, or whatever. You that were in the Christian church and was on witnessing teams and outreach teams, you know what I'm talking about. You know, you gotta establish a relationship a lot of times, or with family and friends. You gotta, you know, you gotta let them know I'm still the same Joe Smo or whatever. I just know that I need to prepare for when this skin suit that I'm in is ready to I'm ready to put off this skin suit. I gotta get my insurance policy, which is salvation through the blood of Yeshua, believing on his name and praying for his people. Let them know that we are the people. So with that, I'm gonna say again, share this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and be blessed.